quarterfinals. And the question on everyone's mind tonight, will this be a clean sweep? Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. Shepard, that's good. You look at Houston, you don't want to write a team off. But down 3-0, there isn't a lot of hope to go around.
Yeah, this team can see the writing on the wall. With that said, they can still play for pride and put up a fight. Give them something to build on for next season.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
That's good from Ayton on the assist by James.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Shepard's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. The 3. And that's good. Shepard for 3. He's got 9.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And it's Hachimura missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Count it.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And from the side. Oh, look out! Ruthless!
Whoa! How is the hoop still standing?
Ooh! You can hurt yourself with moves like that.
It's worth it if you can pull it off, though.
Oh, he went full peacock mode there. Lane. Look, you know what they say. When you got it, you got to flaunt it.
And here's Shepard for 3. Nails it from 3. Shepard's got 12 points in the game.
This is why Shepard is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Houston leading by 10. Here's Durant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Back to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Durant. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. And then for Los Angeles, LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Kennard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Defense had no good answer for 8 there, so they come at the big man and foul.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team, and he's got a championship to show for it.
Here's Okogie. Sinks the tray.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
Here's Finney Smith. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you. And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. Back after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
Back to Finney Smith. Here's Eason. On target from range. Eason's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you're not right up there on him, he's going to make you pay.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It's time for the next time. You can see yourself on the big screen.
Lakers trail by 18. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. He plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner three. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
And Sengun throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Sengun doing it in style.
Here's Laravia. Off target from three-point range. Houston leading by 18. Picked it out of midair. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For three, Smith. Counted from distance.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Nice shot by Finney Smith.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Misses the wing three. The Rockets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Here's Easton. He buries it from three. Easton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Houston leading by 20. Holiday passes to Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Here's Durant. Rebounded by LeBron.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Kennard for three. Knocks down the triple.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Eason. The Rockets lead by 19. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
You can tell Ayton knows how to assert himself inside, refusing to back off because of some coverage.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Durant. 24 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And here's Shepherd for 3. Buries it from 3. Shepherd's got 18 points in the game.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest. Can't ask for more than that.
Wash, rinse, repeat. You guys wouldn't understand that because looking at the scenario. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Man, when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And James gets it to go.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Here's Durant. And the layup is good off the glass. 12 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Staying healthy isn't easy in the NBA, Richard. Just look at Rui Hachimura.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Rui's always been pestered by that injury bug. Coming into this season, he's never hit 70 games. Just shows you how tough it is to stay healthy in this league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, what does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game? These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Shepherd, that's good.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. Another 3 from Houston.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. Eason's checked in for Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Shepherd.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the third seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Eason, pass to Durant. An easy two on the layup. And that's now 21 points for Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Smart for three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for Hachimura. LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Kennard. Holiday from long range. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Capella finds Eason. 4-3. Another three from Houston.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so it's the Houston Rockets cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Holiday against Smith. The shot by Holiday, no good. Shoots over Eason. And finished off by Kleber.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Houston making some changes. Finney Smith comes in for Green, and it's Davison in for Holiday. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Kleber. Smart's checked in for LaRavia, and it's Kennard in for Smith.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Okogie's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Here's Eason. From outside, off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Hachimura from long range. Rebounded by Davison. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Easton. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
And the basket by Hachimura.
And with time running down here in Game 4, we've got to give credit to what a terrific performance it's been for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with their backs against the wall, they deliver, winning their first game of the series.
Well, it's better late than never. But where was this effort in Games 1, 2, and 3? They're still a huge underdog to move on.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Kevin Durant.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, the stadium was electric. Everybody knew how crucial that game was. Ultimately, he didn't let it affect him. His team was ready for the challenge. James, that's good.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
Here's Tate. And finished off by Tate.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Kennard. It's hauled in by Houston. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth. Eason with the ball. Laravia covering. Eason can't get it to go. Laravia inside. He's against Tate. And that one's good. Laravia.
You know, like his dad, Bronny James is calibrated to keep his teammates involved.
Holiday from long range. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Eason, pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
First team foul. On the floor.
James deciding where to go with it. Off target with the 3. Outside, Green. The 3. No good there. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. And they're still in a tight spot. But you